Good morning, everyone, and welcome to 2025. I'm very excited about 2025. It is in numerology the number of nine, completion, healings comes up. It's the end of a cycle, and as we move forward into the next cycle, which is still going to be about aligning into your heart. So your mental space aligning in with your heart, right? You do a loop between your heart cohesive and your mind. And so we're moving from the analytical aspect of us that we have done for years and into a more loving, divine, high vibrational experience, but also a spot in us that is our truth in nature that we have pushed down for so long. And now is the time that we step into awakening that process. Now, I really want to talk about today is trauma because there are so many, and trauma can be big, trauma can be small, but when you are starting to awaken and when you are starting to really connect in and do this work, it's about healing the expression of what happened, the experience, right? The emotions that have been lodged into your system. So when people come in, my clients come in and they have disease, and disease is probably one of my favorite things to work with because you can physically see an end to it, right? Instead of an emotion, you can't experience an end to the emotion in your physical eyes. But when you're working with the body, then you can say, okay, I used to experience whatever it may be, numbness, tingling in my experience because I was diagnosed with MS. And when I was diagnosed with MS, I had to go down this whole entire healing journey and, what comes up for me and what was stuffed down. So you have this body and you see the 3D body, but you have this beautiful field that comes around you. And when people connect in with you, you're connecting in with the field. When psychics and mediums are connecting in with you, they are reading your field. And one of the things is that we push down all of our anger, our resentment, our sadness, our grief into our physical body. And our luminous field it magnifies. It's a magnet. That's what I want to say. It's a magnet. So what happens is whatever your story is, right? Let's say you had experienced a trauma and your story is, I am not worthy of receiving love. Then you have this imprint within you because of this trauma. This is how your belief system responded to it. I am not worthy of receiving love. This is the program. It sends out a signal. The universe loves you so much that whatever your program is, it sends information back to you. So show me all the experience in my life that comes up that says I am unloved. I'm not lovable. Show it to me because I have the program within me. So then the universe is like, okay, I'm going to give it back to her. This is how she believes about herself, what she believes as the co-creator that she is. So the universe sends back all of the experiences to validate for you the same thing that is in your field. Now, the root of the issue is not all the things that are going on out here, because it's in your truth of your expression, your validation, your code that you have that is in alignment with the universe. So instead of saying, oh my goodness, I keep attracting the wrong type of partner, right? I always attract narcissists. I always attract, liars or cheaters or whatever it may be. Then I would have to ask you, what is the code within yourself that's also sending out to receive these experiences to come back? So when you start to shift, and I know, taking responsibility, taking ownership of you is so highly important in this. And it's always, because, okay, and you can go down the rabbit hole of, it's them, it's me, it's blah, 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 blah. What I teach is how to empower yourself, how to create programs that are in alignment with your being of who you are. And if you don't know how to look at the shadow aspects of your life, I want to invite you to the Crystalline Medicine Woman. It is a year program that you go down on a deep track of uncovering who you are, your alignment, your connection, and finding it's being the truth of who you already are before all of these experiences came in and kind of tainted your perception. So when we get down to the truth, which means clearing out the trauma, clearing out the things that are heavy in your life, looking at them instead of going into avoidance or not wanting to step into it anymore, and really embracing and accepting. And then after we have acceptance, we get to choose our new program. So I want to invite you because we start next Wednesday, and that's January 8th. It's one of my favorite programs ever, but it's for awakening to who you are. So if you're in a spot and you're like, I don't know what to do, I'm lost, I don't have any direction. If you're in a spot where you need healing and you're like, I'm just not feeling good, I'm feeling under the weather, I'm having this disease, I'm having this illness, I don't understand what's going on here, I'm going to give you all the tools that I know how to give to step you up, to awaken you to finding your purpose, your mission, and your vision, clarity of how you want your life, and program it according to you. So a year program, me and you, amazing women are in it that have already signed up. We start next week. I am encouraging you that if you're like, this is my calling, this is what I need to do, then go to my website and look at the details and let's work together. I'll see you soon.